Welcome back, everybody. The Grand Tactician, Civil War, Grandpa Gaming. This is episode 22 of our Rebel Summer 61 campaign using the a.o.m mod. So, as of last episode, we did fight 2 battles, and we only moved the game 2 days in the last episode. We fought the second or third battle of Cumberland Gap. It was the third battle of Cumberland Gap, and we fought a battle at Quincy. Seeing off 3rd Corps Army of the Cumberland from there, and we saw off 3rd Corps Army of Virginia from Cumberland Gap. So it's kind of delaying our advance a little bit, but not overly much. You can see our front lines have really expanded all the way north here. We're almost got the Union completely cut off from the west. So we're still waiting for the siege train to get its readiness up. Once again, I'm waiting for this one to go full green. They're not a very large force, so they don't eat up a lot of supplies, thankfully. Before I move them up to Omaha City, then out west towards Fort Kearny to finish securing this region here. Traveling Hammer at Quincy, they lost a bit of their readiness after that battle. And so I was hoping to move them on Peoria and Chicago, but they're going to be stuck for the time being. So the Army of the Mississippi, in hopefully a few more days, if we don't get too many battles, we'll be moving up to Peoria to secure that, so that the harem can jump straight up to Chicago. The Indian Army is building a supply depot where it is right now, and that'll be done in 8 more days. As soon as they get their supplies back up and their readiness back up, they're going to be moving against Milwaukee. And after that, I might have them head back down. There is a Union force still out here at somewhere around Des Moines and Bloomfield, so they're going to be coming back down this way to engage that force, or the harem is going to move to engage that force, because they are fairly large. That is 3 corps in this region, but they should have no supplies. Hopefully. They shouldn't have any supplies since we've cut off their supply chain, but you never know. As they are hiding out in this little blue bubble right over here. So their supplies should be cut off. And Army of Western Tennessee is still sitting at Springfield. They are out of supply also, so I'm probably going to have to build them a depot also. Actually, I'll do that right now. They need a depot. They got good readiness, but they got no supply. That's probably the cheapest depot I built. That was less than $2 million. And right now, it's still quite on the Virginia front. So the 2nd Corps Army of the James did make that aborted attack against Manassas. I'm thinking here in the next week or 2, these forces north of Washington, D.C. are probably going to try and push south again, even though they've emptied these forces out to send troops out west. They're still got some strength there. I'm surprised they have not made another attempt at Winchester. They haven't tried moving up this way in a while. Is that fully emptied? Not yet. Waiting for that to fully empty out so I can burn it down to save money there. So any depot that's built that's not near a force gets emptied out, and the depot is burned to save the money. And the Mississippi River Squadron, where is it now? There it is. It is not ready for action in the least bit. The Virginia is in for repairs for another 2 days, but we gotta wait for it to get up to 100% again. And the same with the Manassas. I need these ships at 100% before I make another strike at the 3 squadrons in the Mississippi that the Federals have. I don't know how they're keeping those ships there, as they are running out of ports. They need to move up the Ohio River in order to get supply. And the 2 others that I'm building, the Atlanta and the Georgia, are still only at 36% completion. These things have been building since the start of the campaign. It's over a year and a half now. So, no, it's a full year now. It's July 9th, so the campaign started July 20th of 61. So it's a full year now. They're only at 36%, so there is issues there. The railroads that we are constructing, we have 2 under construction. Alabama, Jackson, Selma is almost complete at 89%. And the Texas and Shreveport is 7% complete. This would actually be going faster if I wasn't working on the 2 railroads at the same time. But this one's almost complete. I'm hoping to get some more railroad subsidies pumped in to facilitate the construction. Once one more of them completes, I'll start building a 3rd railroad line to get our infrastructure up and running better. Alright, I think that covers everything for right now, so I'll be back with the next incident. Alright, it's now going on 1540 of July 10th, and we have ourselves a engagement at Cairo. Looks like 2nd Corps Army to Cumberland under the command of Urban McDowell, bringing 15,043 infantry, 103 cavalry, 9 guns. Going up against John Floyd's Army to Kanawha, 14,189 infantry, 2,300 cavalry, and 17 guns. I don't understand why they're making an attack. There might be another corps following up behind them, but I don't see them on the map. My scouts do not sight them, so it might have been a one-off deal, but I think there's probably another force coming down. They just didn't stay together on the movement. But let's go in there and shut him down. And welcome, my grunts, to the 3rd Battle of Cairo. We are fighting on the Springfield map, and we are defending back here at the Stonebrook farm slash orchard. So the Federals are coming in from 4 Mile Station on the eastern side of the map, and that's our only entry point. So you have a couple of approach routes coming down this road here through Springfield and down this way, which is probably the least likely approach route. Anything else come down this way, straight up this road network here, and then cut cross country either through here or come down here and follow this farm track here. So I do have my division set up to overwatch all 3 possible attack locations with the cavalry centered on the road at the back of my lines to reinforce in any direction necessary. So pretty straightforward. You just got to wait for them to show up now, so I'll be back. Alright, it's now 1700 at day 1, and we do have sighting on Federal cavalry here approaching towards my center, and Federal infantry on the left coming through the town of Springfield. I don't see any of the units behind these 2 regiments, or brigade and a regiment, but we do have dust trails back here. And those are the only other ones I've seen so far. So I think they're mostly looking ahead for my center with just a 1 regiment. Brigade up this way probably just took a circuitous route due to where it started on the map. So, kind of interesting. Just waiting for this battery to get in place up here. I'd actually started moving them from the reserve because I kind of felt this was going to be the main approach point. I hadn't even decided the dust clouds yet, but it looks like this will be the main approach. And we are nowhere near finished building our defensive work, so it's the end of the day. It's July 10th, so we got quite a few hours left in the day. So we have to shift this brigade over here early. So I'm going to shut down this regiment. Probably move the 8th Virginia into place also, because that infantry is not going to get there in time. And I did not check the cavalry. They do have the cold steel perk turned on. Need that shut down. I hate when the game starts with that. Those orders to go out and send them forward. It's a small regiment. It's only got 100 men in it. Maybe we can just wipe it off the campaign map. I'm surprised it's even still standing with 100 men. You need to do some rallying. Your men are not in good shape. Alright, infantry's on the move. So again, this is not a very well-armed force. It's mostly reboard mixed muskets and Springfield muskets. Thankfully, all the actual mixed muskets are gone. And we're slowly working on getting rid of the smooth bores. These things aren't much better than those smoothbore 42s, but they're a little better. Let me get those orders, looks like. Go forward and get rid of that regiment. Yep, there is an infantry regiment right there. Okay. I'm going to have to shift this entire line, it looks like. I'm going to leave the 1 brigade continue to build these breastworks, as that's just helping them level up. And 1 volley sent them off. How many casualties we caused right there? Took out 55 and left them with 65. That number does not match up to what we saw as their original starting number. Boys would be good right there. Take this battery a little more into the open, I think. Though it does have good line of sight from where it is, I don't want it sitting behind the brigade. There's that infantry brigade. I'm looking at up here. Oh, there's more infantry coming down the road up here. Okay, thought it was that lone brigade, but apparently it's not just that lone brigade. I'm going to continue letting this other brigade construct the works. First Brigade, 2nd Division. 2nd Division. 5 Brigade Division. Okay. Been seeing that in this campaign. A little bigger than usual, but nothing wrong with it. All my divisions are a little bigger than usual in this force because they're all 4-unit divisions. But all these organizations are regimental size. They're not brigade size. That's the difference. Slowly, but they are leveling. Division, okay. So you should only have the 2 divisions. Shift you boys just a little bit. Cover the guys building the breastworks. Wow, these guys are getting ready to break already. The cavalry regiment, I understand, they only had 100 men. We took down half of them. Their morale is better than ours, but it doesn't really look like it is. So it's now blocked. There they go. That was... I said they were getting ready to break already. That's interesting. Okay. You guys still building? Yes, you are. Build faster, damn it. Build faster. We got here. Since you're here, let's just have you dismount and get in loose order. It's another one of their brigades. Surprised. Oh, there is someone heading towards the road down here. So they're probably looking to come this way, not knowing this force is here quite yet. So he's actively looking for my flank. That's a good sign. You have orders going out. It might be shifting forces around. I think it's still going to be a few minutes still before they have any type of attack ready to go. Unless these guys are going to keep coming forward, we can just send a volley into them real fast. Just have you boys pull back on the line with the infantry. How big is this brigade? Their morale's not busted like the other brigade was, so they'll take some damage. They haven't even taken any damage up from the artillery fire, apparently. Build quicker, boys. Build quicker. Still slowly marching on, almost in musket range. A minute for your orders get. Why is the cavalry so unstable? I think I got the one brigade out that is, or the one regiment out that is actually stable. Cavalry's finally got its orders. There we go. Pretty decent opening volley. Boys in canister range, yes. They were just marching into it. Get over here. I think these guys are actually the furthest along in their construction. I do have one more regiment left in this force, but its morale is bad. And it's got less than 500 men, so I think I'm going to disband it after this battle. Looks like these brigades are actually shifting down in this direction. Oh, I think they're going to try and head for this hole over here. And morale on this cavalry is not improved at all. Yeah, they're looking to shift over and support that center. Move out and lock that brigade in. 60th, just keep building. And you can march over this way. Boys come up over here. Boys shifting over here next to that cavalry. Keep you there to keep firing. Boys shifting over here. Oh wait, that was the brigade that was constructing. I'll leave those orders standing. You come over here. Should have left you in place. You boys have got to stop building. They bring those guns really close. Got my cavalry well outranged. That's to be expected. Lay down, make them come to you. Coming behind these boys. Let's go. Tree's taking forever to shift position. Double, boys, at the double. Battery just broke, but as we expect, this guy got hit by this brigade over here. Stay on them. Looking too hot, but your division commander's back here. I can't do anything about that. Gotta bring your corps commander forward. Why is he not letting me bring him forward? What's going on here? We're just broke. Why can I not bring my corps commander forward? That's annoying. breaking them. We're breaking them. Keep at them, boys. Casualties at Schumacher. Alright, that's the battery. Schumacher's wounded. Got 7 men less. I lost 30 men. Oh, God. That battery's wiped. Give me them guns, boys. Here they go. 11 minutes on the clock. Let's keep running up these casualties if possible. Yep. Causing just broke. There you go. Give me that batteries. Alright, stop chasing that infantry. No need to. They got us outranged, so might as well just stop. Boy, got some good range. Yeah, looks like she's all she wrote, so we'll just speed this along. I'm going to catch this other brigade over here. Not too bad. I took a lot of damage on 2 of my batteries, sadly, but I'm obviously not paying attention too closely. We lost 842 of our 14,180 infantry, 108 of our 2,329 cavalry, 6 of our 17 guns, total loss of 995 or 16,747 men. Down 2,100 of their 16,000 infantry, 50 to 100 cavalry, all 10 of their guns, total loss of 2,200 of their 16,000 men. Alright, we got no viewer units in this force, so I just want to take a look at commanders. We did lose 1 battery commander wounded. Danville Artillery, Captain Schumacher. Alright, we get any of your boys. Oh, looking at my unit there. Did wound Sykes and wounded battery commander Fairchild. So we did wound a division commander. Okay. I'll get closed out of here and I'll see you all at the newspaper screen. Victory at the 3rd Battle of Cairo. 2nd Corps Army, Cumberland fleeing in panic. Sadly, Colonel McCausland, the battery commander, did lose face. I don't believe it's any fault of his own, but he did lose it, so he's going to have to get replaced. And they blamed the loss for the Federals on a poor old colonel also, Colonel Grussel. The 3rd Battle of Cairo was ended, 2nd Corps retreating in panic. The Germans reportedly suffered total casualties of 2,159 men. There were 356 killed and 397 captured. Our casualties totaled 995 men, 138 killed, 134 missing, and the rest wounded. Captured 882 rifles and 3 guns in the field and sent 380 soldiers off to our prison camps. Hopefully that keeps them from coming after Cairo again for a little bit. We do have these corps still over here. Get that battle rolled off. Alright, so that's our first battle for this episode. Hopefully we can get ourselves some time. Yeah, he's retreating to rejoin the other corps over here. The Federals going to have a big blob of a force here, but thankfully they don't have any supplies, so it should be easy to chase them off. But, I'm hoping to make it somewhere into mid-July. We'll see. This way I can get my corps moving again. Alright, we did manage to move the game 6 more days further on. It's now July 25th. And the 2nd Corps Army to James, the Coastal Department, which I thought got meted out to another army because I have not seen them since the start of the campaign. And Hovey's Raiders, which have kind of been sitting around doing nothing the entire campaign, are all attacking us at Winchester, going up against the Army of Shenandoah. So they're bringing 25,368 infantry, 15,190 cavalry, and 125 guns under command of John Wool. Once again, going up against our Army of Shenandoah, bringing 14,453 infantry, 1,300 cavalry, and 30 guns. So there is a large force disparity here. Coastal Department and Hovey's Raiders, neither of which have fought. Coastal Department was down in the Carolinas, and I did fight them once, then forced them off, and they just kind of like disintegrated and reformed up in Pennsylvania somewhere, and I hadn't seen them since. And Hovey's Raiders have just been sitting up there in Pennsylvania for the longest time doing nothing. So, 2nd Corps is the only one I'm really worried about. But they're still bringing, that's a lot of cavalry coming on the field. They got a lot more maneuver units than we do. So, we'll see how this goes. Welcome, my grunts, to the 4th Battle of Winchester. Once again, we are defending at Kernstown, and I've changed my defensive formation just a little bit. Normally I would defend up here using the fence lines and whatnot, but they do have a large amount of maneuver elements, so I decided to kind of tighten down over here by Kernstown itself. Jackson's division on the left, French in the center, Ewell on the right. Artillery spread out behind, and Stewart's 2 cavalry regiments sit in reserve. So a pretty straightforward defense. No viewer units in this force. I won't be pointing out units specifically. So we'll just wait for the Federals to show up and hopefully throw them back. Alright, it's now 17:20 at day 1, and we have brigades from Hovey's Cavalry coming down the road at us. I'm hoping they do continue to come down the one road and not try to split their forces on us, as I do not have the number of troops necessary to cover all approaches. Boys not fire. You are blocked. Okay. Let's have you boys laid down. Now you should be firing, boys. You got a clear line of sight. Start firing. Oh, wait, I got them on counter battery. That's right. There is no batteries that I can see just yet, so we'll put the division on fire at will. Sending in the vedettes first. Interesting. I'm not used to seeing that. That's a little bit of a change from normal. I think they'd dismount their cavalry before coming in, but they apparently don't plan on doing that. Basically the one brigade that does not have a perk yet. Was it Hovey run his men down the road without support? It's kind of what it looks like. Not somebody coming down this road yet either. cavalry's getting a little smart. Maybe not. Almost hit our first perk. Kind of think Ovi was trying to grab some glory for himself and messed up real bad here. I hope these guys didn't just glitch out, but I think they did. Lay them down so the infantry don't waste their rounds on them. Yeah, it looks like they glitched out. They're going to be stuck there for a minute. Nope, I don't see any more forces coming down the road besides that cavalry, so... hopefully they launch another attack today. I'd like to finish this battle today, not having them retreat away from us overnight. But I don't know. We just had a big jump over here on the bar. I think they're going to be quiet for a little bit, so I'll be back. Alright, it's now 1820. We do have federal infantry starting to enter the north end of Kernstown. More coming down the road behind. So which force is this? Coastal Department. So Wool's not even sending his own corps at us yet. And they're starting to come down this road too. Not very close yet though. I don't think anybody coming down this road will be at us before sundown. I think they will withdraw overnight as we've their morale's down to 40 to our 54. So I do believe they will do an overnight withdrawal before taking too many casualties on a day 2 fight. But I could be wrong. So they're going to push forward unsupported. Okay. Talking about you can't see them. They're right in front of you. somebody's losing their home. Get ready to stand up, boys. Lay into them, boys. Still coastal department, even on that road. Okay, I was hoping that might be Second Corps showing up. Anybody out on this road? Does not look like it. Counter battery, got some guns showing up, and they do have a lot of them. Some okay damage to the brigades, not heavy. Where's that battery going? Give me some skirmishers. Let me go take care of that battery. That brigade. Get rid of this battery. We can just call it a wrap from that, I think. I'm knocked down to 38 morale. It looks like they're trying to shift their forces back down over here to this attack point. Boys back down. Don't need you standing right now. Take a break. Alright, outside this one battery, looks like it'll be a few minutes before anybody else shows up, so I'll be back. Alright, we do have another lone brigade coming forward. I don't know what it is with these single brigade attacks that they are making, but they are never a good idea. And I don't see any more support anywhere nearby, so it's probably the last of the Coastal Department unit. Here you go, pull back. Smart thing to do. You're going to come forward to begin with. I'm still seeing nothing else on the road. I think the 2nd Corps all the way back there, and they were just not even coming close to the battle. I think Wool's trying to preserve his men. There goes that brigade. I really do believe they're going to do an overnight withdrawal at this point. So, definitely not going to be another attack today, at least. It's already 1930. Day's going to end here in about an hour and a half. So, I'll either be back with an overnight withdrawal or day 2 action. We'll see. Alright, it's now 5 a.m. of day 2, so they did not leave overnight like I thought they were going to, but their morale did not improve much either. We're currently sitting at 302 casualties. They're sitting at 2,700, which is 8% of their force. We did lose 59 men overnight to attrition. The Federals lost almost 1,200 overnight. A lot of it coming out of the Coastal Department. Coastal Department had 600 men go missing overnight. The Hovey's Raiders had 450 go missing overnight. Morale, both of these corps are busted. 2nd Corps still not entered the engagement, but they did lose some men themselves. They lost 108. Let's hit play and see where these boys are. And they're still sitting in the same location. You're kind of massed up over there. All right. Artillery division, go fire at will. Hit some guns onto that barrage. I don't know if they're going to make an attack or just kind of sit here. We do have a thunderstorm rolling in. It's not here yet, but it's on its way. So, I don't know what's going to go on here. I'm not going to go out and chase them. I'm going to let them come at me. So, we'll let the artillery do its work and get some leveling done. And, maybe they'll throw another attack in today at us. Maybe not. I don't know. Hopefully I don't have to sit here for the rest of the day without an attack coming in. Alright, we just moved on a few minutes here. It's now 5:12 in the morning. And 1 brigade from Hovey's Cavalry, 2 brigades of infantry from the Coastal Department are approaching us. So, I don't think it's going to go too hot for them. So as soon as my artillery division went over to fire at will and started hitting these brigades, they decided to push forward, I guess. Once again, he's sending out the scouts in front. Probably because they don't see my laid down infantry, though they should have them sighted. Alright, boys, stand up. Let me see where you are. As far as this building's still standing, hasn't been knocked down yet. Cavalry's already pulling off. Yep, Second Corps back here. They may be marching for the attack. They may not. I don't know if they're going to come in for the attack. Looks like they might be on their way, but don't know for sure. I just got a little lost. There we go. Where are your vedettes going? Don't worry, I got more men over here for you. They really just don't want to push it now. I don't blame them. Do not have enough money here to do anything. I think the cavalry might try to go for this artillery battery. Don't want you going up against that. Move up right there, please, gentlemen. Boys, let them have it. Yeah, I called it. They're going for the battery. Get moving, boys. Good, hit them with the canister. I do not have those orders yet. Hovey's command staff, I think he's trying to self-delete himself right now after this fiasco. There goes that brigade. We'll let the artillery continue to do its work. Maybe Second Corps will show up and give us a chance to do some more damage. Alright, it's now going on 7 a.m. day 2, and elements of the Second Corps are showing up on both flanks. We have infantry on my right, and we have 2 cavalry regiments coming down the road here on my left. They are definitely looking for my flanks. Now they're going off-road. They're looking for a way around me. I am moving the Stonewall Brigade in a position to block off these cavalry regiments if they make an approach. There's more forces coming up behind them. They are definitely looking for a flank. It doesn't look like anybody else is coming down in the center. Be a few more minutes still. It's just a kind of an update there. Alright, we're now moving on 7:30 in the morning, and we have the New York Reserve Division plus 2 cavalry regiments from the 2nd New York Cavalry Brigade approaching on our right. I am trying to consolidate down my lines here, but it looks like the Maryland Flying Battery's kind of... Oh, their orders were just about to arrive when I just stopped them. Damn it. But I think I kind of need them to stay in place for right now. We were reconsolidating to meet them because they were coming in all the way from all over here. There's a lot of New Yorkers lining up over here for an attack. Hopefully they continue to ignore this battery and let them get some canister shots in there. Canister is doing a bit of damage. This is a flying battery, so they're not going to get the extra damage. Can't get the battery broken. Looks like that New York division starting to move out this way towards the cavalry, probably trying to come on attack our flank. The Coastal Department's coming back in for another attack. Okay, the cavalry shifted their position, but I did consolidate my lines a little more over here. I think I'll be able to get the Stonewall Brigade out on a flank. Mopped up the cavalry over here. This will allow me to do some quick, easy damage to them, hopefully. Hyman is taking quite a few casualties, but not too bad yet. This infantry moving around my right is a worry. Need to clear this cavalry out real fast, reconsolidate my lines. Probably pull back along the ridge line here on the road. Start doing that right now. There's our artillery train. I'm surprised we've not broken their morale yet. We've seen off enough units. I hope we don't break them just yet until we get to a major victory. I was aiming low on... Oh, I was using the Hall rifles, that's why. Take a while for them to get those orders. Hope we're not near canister range. Oh, it looks like they're pushing into center again. U.S. Regular Brigade. Where's that cap? Nope. They just got the withdrawal orders all at the same time. After withdrawing, go get me that battery. You can get me all of these guns. That's a broken cavalry unit. They're just going to distract my men until they're gone. What I can do about that? Everybody's been ordered to fall back, but I haven't seen the actual withdrawal order yet. So maybe give me the chance to lay in some real good damage here. I'm at 15% casualties. Need to get to 19 to get the major victory. Let's see if we can get that. Even a double man. Don't let them get away. They moved their artillery far close enough for me to get good damage in on it. There's the retreat order. 12 minutes to do some extra damage. I'm at 15%. I don't think we're going to get to that 19% going after the batteries. Wool did a good job commanding his corps. The other two corps doing their own things. Once again, I know people are going to say stuff about the AI was making a bad attack and whatnot. You got to remember, the two other corps, even though they're on the field and Wool is the senior commander, they're all three corps commanders. They're not going to listen to another corps commander. That's probably why second corps didn't approach during the first day. Wait till the second day. I should have called Stewart's cavalry over here. I totally forgot about him. A little late now. We're not going to get over here in time. battery. Give me another battery, please, gentlemen. There we go. Get these boys for me. Yeah, 15.8, just shy of that 19 we need. Alright, our casualties were not too bad, especially with that big push towards the end. One brigade could jump in casualties, but basically every brigade was firing at it. So we took down 1,800 of the 22,000 infantry they had, 1,500 of the 13,000 cavalry, 45 of their 100 guns, total loss of 5,000 of their 39,000 men on the field. We lost 691 of our 14,449 infantry, 0 of our cavalry, 8 of our 32 guns, total loss of 749 of our 16,171 men. I don't think we had any officers get wounded. Nope. Alright, no viewer units in this force, so we're just going to see if we got any of the federal officers, and I think we should have. Start the Coastal Department, which only has one division. We killed Colonel Poe of the 3rd Brigade. Wounded Kilpatrick. Wounded Major DeRusi. Wounded Major Iverson. Wounded Captain Hazard. Wounded Hovey, commander of Hovey's Raiders. And he just has 3 cavalry brigades, so 6 officers, one of them a corps commander. Okay. But, not much of a loss for the Federals after that attack, but I'll see you all at the newspaper screen. Victory at the 4th Battle of Winchester. And they blamed the loss on Colonel Poe, who was killed in action. What complete BS. That is BS. 4th Battle of Winchester ended with 2nd Corps of, I forget which army, along with the Coastal Department and Hovey's Raiders retreating in panic. Damage reported suffered total casualties of 5,063 men. There were 696 killed and 704 captured. Our casualties total 749 men with 96 killed, 117 missing, and the rest wounded. We captured 1,526 rifles and 12 guns from the field and sent 737 soldiers off to our prison camps. I'll let that one get rolled off. Alright, it's July 25th. I would normally end the video here after 2 battles, but we were very close to August, so I want to see if we can get ourselves into August. I did order the Army of the Mississippi to begin moving out of St. Louis. They are on their way to Peoria right now. I'm going to hold off sending the traveling harem up to Chicago, as I'm going to have them go up here to Bloomfield and Des Moines and clear out the army to Southwest. Hopefully we can get them to disintegrate, because they should have no supply out here. They should be completely cut off at this point. And siege train will be at 100% readiness in a few more days, 6 more days, so August 2nd they'll be ready to go. So I'm going to hold them there until then, and then I'll move them on Omaha City immediately out to Fort Kearny, because they should be able to get there before they hit yellow readiness and take down that fortification a lot more easily. Indian Army is back up in the green readiness. They do have the supply depot built, so they're starting to stock up on supply. They have excellent readiness. It'll be 20 days until it's full. So we don't have to wait that long because they're now in the green, which is just where I wanted them. So I'm going to order them over into Milwaukee. And we finally finished the fortification at Kingston, so Engineer Corps is... Oh, they did arrive. Over here at Bridgeport, so I'm going to have them start construction. Working on that telegraph line again for me. Try and get this trunk line cutting across this way to shorten up the communications. Alright, everybody I want on the move is on the move, so I'll be back. Alright, it's now July 26th. I just saw the First Corps, Army of the Cumberland, heading towards Cairo, so we're going to end this video here. So I don't want to do more than 2 battles per video, as much as we are close to August. Army of Mississippi has arrived in Peoria, so they are starting to flip that over to our control. Indian Army's on its way to Milwaukee. Once again, like I said, we are going to end this one here. Once again, if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, you're not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. You do remember that bell icon so you're alerted next video comes out. Follow along in the series and enjoying it. Don't forget to bayonet that like button, butt stroke that comment section. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.